Hello everyone and welcome back to Coronavirus Corner. I nearly drowned on my way to get old Patrick's paper this morning. By the time I got to his, it had disintegrated, but he said it's the thought that counts. We had a cup of tea and then George arrived with a big pork pie for their lunch. What is it with men and meat? Auntie Nancy always used to say if you wanted to keep a man, you should cook him a steak in your underwear. I've never done that. The nearest I've ever got was cooking a full English in a pink Bri-Nylon negligée, for all the good it did me. That's where Charlie got his taste for Bobby's sausages. Anyway, I digress. I had a little card in the post yesterday. It was a picture of a dog wearing a party hat and blowing one of those things nobody knows the name for. You know, they uncurl very quickly and they sound like Maureen. Anyway, one of those. And inside it said, "You are invited to dinner with Antonio and his humans on Saturday at 6 p.m. Be warned, we are all barking mad. Hope you can come. Woof." It did make me smile. I texted Charles and said I'd love to go and could I bring anything? And he replied, "Just your own sweet self and that beautiful smile." Oh, how lovely. Anyway, I feel a bit nervous, which is silly. I mean, it's not a date. Not with Lydia and Antonio there. It'll be lovely. It's a long time since I was invited anywhere. And certainly the first time a dog's asked me out. Although I think Auntie Nancy would disagree. She always said there was something odd about most of my boyfriends. And when she got drunk at Christmas, she used to call Charlie Carmen Miranda and try and balance fruit on his head. She knew. I wish she'd told me. But then would I have done anything different? We did love each other, I think. I had supper with the vicar and Mandy the other night, and we were talking about prayer, and how nobody stood up and asked for a National Day of Prayer, and why that might be. And we were saying there are so many different ways of looking at things these days. People send good vibes and use visualisation and such like. And the vicar said some people think all New Age ideas are demonic, but he thinks, however we go about it, there's nothing wrong in picturing a world full of God's love. He said we're made in God's image and that means we are creators. And God has put us here to create a better world. Most of the time we make it worse. And he says that's what sin is. Just the world not looking how it should and being separate from God. And he said if we try to live how Jesus did and walk in the light, then we're bound to be wanting the right things for people and for the world. And he said he'd love to see what would happen if we all stopped focusing on the fear and just spent 10 minutes a day picturing the world all put right again and the virus under control. I'm going to try it. We've got to start looking forward instead of living like nothing will ever change. Or we'll all end up looking miserable like bloodhounds. Or Michael Gove. Today's sensible tip is get in touch with your spiritual side and use it for good. Give it a go. You take care, stay safe, and I'll see you on Monday. Bye-bye.